I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. This here is from Fox News. It's called Rust Assistant Director May Testify Against Alec Baldwin in Upcoming Hearing Court Papers. So let's see what we got. It's from February 14th, which is also Valentine's Day. But it's not a very romantic theme here. The New Mexico District Attorney prosecuting Alec Baldwin for manslaughter has asked a judge for more time to respond to his lawyer's flurry of motions as it is revealed that another crew member may testify against the actor. Prosecutors filed an amended witness list Monday that includes David Halls, who was the assistant director on the deadly Santa Fe film set Rust. And they say that Baldwin, alongside armorer Hannah Reed, was charged this year with involuntary manslaughter in 2021 for the death of Helena Hutchins. Halls was also charged, but Halls pleaded guilty to negligent use of a deadly weapon as part of a plea agreement. So, at the least, like Alec Baldwin or not, think he's responsible or not, it seems like negligent use is factually something he did. Whether it's his fault for checking or not checking, whether he should have checked or shouldn't have checked, or whatever, he should have trusted the person because they said it was cold, it was still careless. I gotta agree with that. New Mexico 1st Judicial District Attorney Mark Carmack Altwies and Chief Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Paget Marcias just started a separate first-degree murder trial and requested a deadline of March 6th to respond to the defense's motions in their latest filing. The defense team argued that allowing Reed to work as a special prosecutor while she holds public office is grossly inappropriate. Well, they might be right about that. I mean, after all, no matter what happens, if Reed is seen in this court case, does a good job, that could influence votes, or that could influence public opinion on this person. So, yeah, I guess I tend to agree with that. Were the arrangement here approved by the courts, future district attorneys could seek to curry favor with legislators who control their budgets by appointing them to high-profile cases distorting the legislative process, Baldwin's lawyers wrote in their motion. Yeah, gotta agree, that seems fair. The prosecution team also intends to address the defense's allegations that they made a basic legal error when they tacked on 5-year gun enhancements that weren't on the books at the time of the Rush shooting. The version of the statute could not apply to conduct that occurred before it was enacted, wrote the defense team, led by attorney Luke Nickus. And they remind us, if convicted, Alec Baldwin could face 5 years in prison, which right now, I'll just make a random prediction that he won't. You rarely see stars get the punishment, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd bet against it, though. And I gotta say, it's really frustrating in certain cases where there's these laws and statute of limitations and things like that when we're dealing with something so factual. If it's an abuse case and we don't have the evidence, like in Manson's case, 10 years went by, they've got time limits, that's totally fair. But we know what happened here factually. There was a fatal shooting. So when things get, pushed under the rug, fall between the cracks because of laws and things like that, it's frustrating. We're dealing with something that's out on the surface with a huge fact. Let me know what you think down below. Figured I'd cover this. I mean, we've started to talk about it a little bit, so to completely ignore it and let it go would be silly. Gotta find out what happens here. Gonna have to have some closure. If you subscribe here, you'll get videos, things like that. Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. Yeah, gonna end it there. See you next time.